Well, well. Hello, everyone. It's me, Jake Johansson. It's Friday. You knew it was Friday, didn't you? We've been waiting. How long have we been waiting for this? About a week. About a week. A little less than a week, because it's been Friday for a little while. Um, I'm enjoying my Friday. I hope you are enjoying your Friday. Uh, Lady Jerry, not in attendance today. She's got some lady friends coming over. Siri thinks that I want to ask her some questions, but I don't. Where's the magic eyeball thing? Amy, I can see you. See Kevin, welcome aboard. Rachel, we made it to second. We made it to second Friday. Keith, greetings to you in Florida. Yeah, we made it to second Friday. I'm happy about it. I think I'm happy about it. Just trying to get through the whole weekend. Bob, greetings. Happy International Tea Day, observed annually on May 21st. Well, here at Jerry World's, every day is Tea Day. International, national, doesn't matter. We've all got our paperwork in order, and there's tea here all day, every day. Happy Friday half hour pick. Yes, same to you, Todd. Dig the shirt. Yes, I've got the Lord Jerry shirt on, courtesy of Clinton, our friend Clinton Reno. Uh, Feeling good about this Friday. Feeling still a big question mark about what's going on in the future. Nigel has his first set tonight, so I'll be able to get a report from him about that. Maybe I can even have him come in next week and tell us about what it's like to do live comedy. Christella says she has enjoyed it, so I believe I would enjoy it. Christopher, good day, sir. So haven't been watching any news, mercifully. There's all the mask stuff in California. You know, we don't have to wear masks, but the state has said we do have to wear masks, and people want to wear masks or they don't want to wear masks. So I can't wait to head out to the Mexican restaurant for happy hour after the show, which is my plan today. We're meeting some friends at a restaurant, and we're probably going to sit outdoors. We're going to have nachos, and we're going to have margaritas, and it's going to be happy hour. And, well, if you're eating and drinking, you definitely can take off your mask. But there'll be people out there without their masks on. But most of us here in California are vaccinated. And when I say most of us, I mean 51% at least. But I think we're up over 60 now, so that's good. That's good. Happy Friday to you, Jeff. And Gary, welcome aboard. Good to see you there in the chat comments. So, yeah, I've been reading a little bit of the 60 greatest conspiracies of all time. I was going to talk about Jim Morrison today, but I haven't quite finished the thing. These conspiracies are funny because it's just kind of things that there's been a kerfuffle about. And I suppose I had heard about the Jim Morrison. I think we all know Jim Morrison's dead, just like Prince and Elvis, also dead. And Andy Kaufman, pretty sure he's dead. Still wondering if you and Christella bounce material off each other. Todd is asking. Well, not really, but I mean, I suppose a little bit. There's a little bit of wizardly conversations going on. I mean, she's much more in a position to be doing shows for paying customers. As I mentioned the other day, I was this close to going to Dallas with her, except it was the wrong thing. Laura, hello from Chicago. You're in Chicago. Sister Sue's in Chicago. Maybe you'll run into her. Carol in Cleveland. Also need to go back to Cleveland. That's on my list of who's naughty and nice. Jeff, you're saying Jim Morrison and Elvis are hanging out somewhere in Vegas? I believe that. I just got a text yesterday from one of my jiu-jitsu pals. He wants to go to Vegas for the ADCC Jiu-Jitsu Championships in September as spectators. I'm trying to get my mind around it. It sounds fun. I would drive somewhere within an hour of here to do that. But I don't know if I'm going to drive to Vegas and stay overnight in a hotel to watch jiu-jitsu. But, which is to say, I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I'm considering it. So there you have it. It's a different me from a few years ago. Sharon, yes. Hey there to you, Sharon. Hey there. Lady Jerry, still not here today, but I am here. Rich, welcome aboard. Why don't we start with a question from the question box today, as if we haven't already started. Is it more charitable to spend your money or time? Well, money's cheaper than time. Uh, that's for sure. My time is valuable at this point in my life, and so, um, yeah, I feel like it's more expensive to spend my time, so it's cheaper to spend money than time for me right now. But then again, how much money are we talking about? Most charities, you're going to be happy with $100, and I definitely would rather give them that than $100 of my time. Uh, no basketball game today. No, Jeff. The season is over now. I mean, which is sort of, to say that is even funny because all the sports, when we would go down to this Miracosta place where Fanula had at least a third, if not half, of her basketball games were against that team. They're just trying to get their games in to get some reps against some other schools. But we would go down there and we would see them. They're playing all the basketball games, of course, boys and girls, varsity, JV, freshman, sophomore. But then there were also lacrosse games we saw on the field down there, football games we saw on the field down there, and rugby at this school. So it's everybody's season is ongoing, but the school year is going to be over June 11th. I think is our last day. So today was Fanula's first day of in-person school in over a year. They got pulled out of school last year. Then she switched to this new public school, but today was her first day of in-person school. She decided to give it a try, and she hasn't come home yet. She went home with another friend to hang out. So I think that she may go to school some other days before the end of the year, which was my goal and Lady Jerry's goal, so that she won't feel so apprehensive about next year. And so that's a big day, but there's no more basketball games. She had her last game, I think it was Wednesday night, and it was she played with the varsity team, and now she's done for the season. You have more time to spend than money, Jeff. Yeah, well, I guess so. In a way, I do have time right now, so I would be interested. I mean, if we're talking about doing a comedy show or giving someone money, I would rather donate the comedy show because that's more fun for me, and I think they're going to probably make more money than I would have donated that way. So, yeah, in that sense. Well, tough question. That's this question box. There's no easy ones in here. I can tell you that. Well, maybe there are. What the hell is with the Mevo going up to the truck? I think the Mevo might be getting fired again soon. Had a bad half hour. Oh, pick. You had a bad half hour this morning. Remembering that SNL sketch where the family, where one would pull a carton of milk from the fridge, take a gulp, and then spit it out because it was spoiled, and everyone else would try for themselves. Well, I don't remember that. You tried the milk and very quickly started gagging. Not your favorite. That's not a great way to start the morning, Pick, but I can think of worse things to happen. Not to minimize your problems. Big gulp of sour milk. Hopefully you just were tasting it and you didn't just go for a full pull on the jug and then go gag. Any idea when I might get back to doing comedy again? Things are opening up, Jeff, you're asking. No, I don't know. I'm good. My manager's calling these clubs to see if we can get some dates on the calendar, maybe before the end of the year. Before then, I have to get on stage to be able to practice, and I can't do that because nothing is open here yet. You think Mevo is being controlled by one of my toys when I'm not in the office, Bob? I think that I think that may be true. I think this whole operation is in control of someone else. When you think about it, and that someone is often Lady Jerry. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for. I said this yesterday. I answered the question yesterday. I'm grateful for the respect of my fans. I'm grateful for the respect of my peers, and I'm grateful that I've been able to make a living for so long doing something that I love. Where in my life could I really use help with organization? Anybody? I'd like to tidy up the office. I'd like to get my crap together. Maybe start a Patreon. Who knows? Maybe I've got to go on Cameo. Maybe I'm going to start an OnlyFans page and start doing some light porn work to make up the difference in my income of the lost stand-up gigs. Or maybe, I was considering this today, maybe I can do some kind of, friend of mine was on one of those dating apps, and he said he had this thing with this woman where they were texting back and forth, and then she would text him good morning with hearts and stuff like that, and good night, or see you tomorrow, or how's your day, and it's almost like she's pretending that he's her boyfriend, but then not making a plan to get together or anything like that. So there may be an opening out there where I can be somebody's text message boyfriend, just to ask how you're doing, or wish you sweet dreams at the end of the night. Maybe you could tell me about your promotion from your job, and I've got a little bit of time every day that I could devote to that. But that's it. So just a little bit of personal give-a-shittingness that I could do online to pick up a little extra cash. Is that a thing? If people are paying someone to dominatrix them, surely they would pay someone to give a shit about their day. Like, how was your day? How'd you sleep last night? What did you have? What'd you have for breakfast? Are you in touch with your family? Are your kids doing okay? Anyway, some other questions here. You just had a sip of the milk. Well, that's good. Pick, but it's not so great to have to spit things out. I do get that. Laura, you don't even drink milk. Solves a lot of problems. I believe it. Scott, you're asking, when's the camper pickup? You saw an Earth Cruiser Izumi 4x4 box RV recently that our rig would probably fit in the back of. Yeah, our rig is going to be pretty small, although I think it's going to be the perfect size for us. The rig pickup is, we leave here June 11th, I think, for the last day of school, and we pick it up June 16th, 17th, up in Bellingham. And it's on track to be ready, so that's good. We're excited about that. Jeff, you love milk. I used to, 1 glass a day. Wow, that's a lot. I used to drink a lot of milk when I was a kid, but now I just have it with my coffee. I don't really, it's been a while. Every once in a while, I suppose, once every 2 years, I'll have a glass of milk, just a full-on glass of milk. Hilarities has comics books now. Yes, Carol, I do know that. And that's the thing. There are clubs that I work regularly, like Hilarities, and I think I will be able to get on the calendar with Hilarities. But the reason I'm hesitating to take gigs is because I haven't been able to get on stage. Because California, we're still not sure if we're going to take our masks off yet. Oh, my God. It is just really, look, I'm down with erring on the side of caution. But California, we've just fruited out our own fruity selves here. I think we can take our masks off. I think we can open up the comedy clubs. We're vaccinated way more than they are in Florida and Texas, and all of their stuff is open. So I'm ready for that. But I think, and you're asking Laura if Cameo is for pretend boyfriend. I don't think so, because you have to pay per incident. I'm talking about a. You subscribe to me as your as your online boyfriend. June 15th, Jeff, you're saying is the day. Yeah, I know. June 15th. That's the day. Looking forward to it. It'll be here before we do it. 1 glass of bad milk and no more for 60 years. No chance, Robert. Yeah, well, you get burned on that bad milk. I'm like that with corn dogs, man. I got sick eating corn dogs when I was a kid, and I loved corn dogs. Corn dogs were my go-to. I'm sick. I would ask my mom to get me a box of those. They must have been the worst processed meat, processed cornbread, corn dogs in the universe, because that was before we really understood that those things could be bad for us. We thought it was great that you could get a box of corn dogs at the store and then freeze them and just eat them whenever you wanted. But I got sick eating them once when I was a kid, and I just can't have a corn dog. Used to love them, but that's all over now. That's a song. Even New York is mask off for vaccinated. Yeah, Rich, well, here they say we don't have to wear a mask outside, but the state of California is saying we still want you to wear your mask when you're in a business. And I feel like we're just asking for people to start fighting each other now. I feel like didn't we learn from everybody fighting each other before, and now we're creating a situation where we're going to fight? Jeff, you're saying you love corn dogs. That little corn dog stand in Disneyland has some of the best. Well, it's good to know. If I ever feel like I could, I don't even think I could smell a corn dog without going Gagarama. You've been into a claw and a turkey dog one time. Ooh, pick. That sounds terrible. That on top of the spilled milk thing, you're going to run out of delicious foods. Laura, you're saying, Jake, I feel like you already are our online boyfriend due to these daily briefings. Yes, Laura, of course. But I've got to monetize that. You guys are in on the ground floor. You've got stock options on this thing. But I got to... Do you know what our toothpaste costs? I got to get this sensitive toothpaste, and everybody else in the house is using that... Tom's toothpaste. We're just toothpaste alone is killing us. Let alone the place that the other Jerry's want to go for burgers. I can go to Fat Burger and be happy with a burger. Those are $10. The Fat Burger that I get, the large one. But if you want to go to the I can't even brain lock the counter to get the burgers that that's what it's called, the counter, to get the burgers that Belinda and Fanula like. Oh my God. The burger, just the burger, before you get the fries, you're talking $17, $18. Then they want the Impossible Burger. That adds a couple bucks. Now you're up over $20. Then you want fries for everybody. We're dropping on the way to $90 for 3 burgers. It's ridiculous. That's why I got to charge you to be my boyfriend from now on. Okay, here, where are we? It's always fun to join the daily update late and try to figure out what the hell has been going on up to this point. Yeah, Ed, I get it. I feel like that. What I don't understand is the idea that I pick up some viewers after they're posted, but not a crap ton. A lot of people are here just for the live show, which is fine. But it is surprising that people don't just sit down and watch the whole effing thing. But then again, how often have I done that? Minimal times. I do it and then I'm done. Then I go to happy hour. Actually, the Morningstar meatless corn dogs are amazing. Carol. Wow, this relationship goes both ways. I'm getting that. How can I monetize you if you should be monetizing me? The meatless corn dogs from Morningstar. Wow. Scott, you're saying you can eat popcorn again after eating several bites of blue-green moldy microwave popcorn. Oh, that sounds horrible. I'm off the microwave popcorn. No more of that. That thing that they put in there that makes it to be able to heat up in the microwave, that's off-gassing. It's an endocrine disruptor for sure. So I'm not eating the microwave popcorn. Jeff, you've never had Fat Burger? Recommend it. Come to California. Get a Fat Burger. I think they could have changed the name, but then again, I also do love the name. Fat Burger. What should we call it? Fat Burger? But that's got some common... fuck it. Fat Burger. You're going to set up a toothpaste fund, Laura? That's sweet of you. Oh, Christopher, you listened to the podcast if you missed the show live. I knew somebody was doing that. Thank you. Thank you for that. And thank you for all the people who are listening. I'm just going to talk to them for a second. Thank you to all the people who are listening to the podcast. Ed, you're saying $20 for a burger? Holy crap. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah, there's a burger place, George's Burger. I think it's George's Burgers right over on Lincoln Boulevard near here that I'm going to try out. I'm sort of that diners drives dives and drive-ins kind of, that's where I'm aiming to get my value out of my fast food. Rich, you eat questionable foods to strengthen your stomach so you can eat street food when you visit your in-laws in the Philippines. Smart. See, Rich? You got to have a system. You've got a system, and once you've got a system, don't let anyone mess with your system. I think that's right. I think that's right. Well, I think we've got a minute before we do the Seize the Day, but maybe we could jump into a little bit of how to make yourself miserable. You're big fans of the Habit for burgers when you're in California, Rachel. Yeah, the Hamburger Habit. I used to go to the Hamburger Habit, or is it the Habit or the Hamlet? I can't remember which one, but I haven't been to either one of those for a while. No, here's how to make yourself miserable riding on an airplane. 7 basic worries about flying. Oh, no. Situation number 7. Basic worries about flying. We strongly recommend flying on commercial airliners for 2 important reasons. First, it's an excellent opportunity for you as novices to practice your anxiety-creating techniques, since any fear of crashing will instantly fulfill all the requirements for a 3-dimensional worry, or perhaps even a first-class anxiety, as outlined in Chapter 1. Well, this is now that's why you want to read the book in chronological order, but I don't think I'm doing that. Oh, boy. I'm not doing this right now. Spanish lesson, question box. We've done all those things. I think maybe it's a time for a... I was going to ask Mr. Predicto something, but I know that jackass has let me down already once this week. I'm not giving him another chance. Jeff, you're saying Jake knows that if you hit a pig on the road, you can put it on the engine, cook it, and eat it. Yeah, I do know that. 97.7, still healthy. Pig, you say your cousin used to work in Hamburger Hamlet, and you like the uniforms. Well, this is good. What work uniform would you wear around as a wardrobe choice in public? This is not a question from the question box, but those kind of gas station. I've got a good gas station type uniform shirt that maybe I'll wear next week that I think is funny that I wear sometimes. So this weekend, what do I have planned? I'm going to go to the happy hour at the Mexican restaurant today. Excited about that. Scrubs, Keith. That's a good answer. For a while, there were a lot of people wearing scrubs who I know were not doctors or nurses. So I've got the happy hour today. Our friend who's is a good musician, great musician, plays keyboards in a band that's going to be playing at this outdoor place where we saw them. I think it was a month ago. They were playing again on Saturday, so I think we'll go see him tomorrow, or I will. Lady Jerry has made a lot of plans without me this weekend. What do you suppose that means? She's got a few of her girlfriends coming over today for a ladies' hangout. I think I'll get to see them for a minute. And then we got the band tomorrow to go to. I've got my bike ride on Sunday. So hopefully it's going to be a nice weekend. Oh, I think tomorrow night we've got something going. Lots of things. Lots of things. Everything's coming up roses. You had to wear one of these back in the day, Jeff. I would like to. I'm going to hit that and see what it is. Oh, it's a Taco Bell uniform. Nice. Oopsie. I'm turning the sound down here. That happened again. You think you remember hearing Wayne Coyne would wear his Long John Silver's uniform at the early Flaming Lips shows? I believe it. I bet that shirt looked good with your Earth shoes. Oh, that hurts, Bob. That hurts. So, got a nice weekend coming up. Gonna dig into the 60 greatest conspiracies for next week. Ed, you started your anniversary week yesterday, taking yourselves to the Van Gogh exhibit at San Francisco. That sounds pretty great. The immersive Van Gogh. Oh, what? and culminates with a Los Lobos concert in a week. Los Lobos, the Wolves, they're going to be playing out a live concert. That's exciting. Yes, I would go see Los Lobos. I also, Jeff, love the Flaming Lips. And now what was that, Mevo? I just looked at that weird shot of like, oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. Oh, here's the alien. Yeah, look at that. Oh, back to me. See, I could be driving this bus. Oh, look at this down here. Can you see this? Yeah. Ooh, back to me. I don't know what the problem is. Outdoors at a winery. That's where you're seeing Los Lobos. That sounds good. Oh, Jen, you're here. Good to see you. Good to see you. I got your email. Thank you for that. Thank you for thanking me for being nice. So, if you're following along at home, it is almost time for Seize the Day. So we're actually seizing the week. Shows of all the cool stuff you have there. Show off all the cool stuff I have there. Yeah, I could do that. So it's time for Seize the Day. Jen, I'm sorry, but you got here a little bit late in the day. I know that you're a busy woman, though. You've got a lot of shit going on, and your dad's going to call you and tell you the same stuff he told you the other day. So I understand why you can't always be here for the whole show. My feelings aren't hurt. It takes more than that to hurt my feelings. Not a lot more. Okay. Today's Seize the Day is Stephen Wright. How about a little Stephen Wright joke for Seize the Day? Sponges grow in the ocean. That just kills me. I wonder how much deeper the ocean would be if that didn't happen. Because sponges absorb water. I think I'd like a little bit sweeter Seize the Day, a little bit more contemplative Seize the Day. But I did enjoy that. How about Charlie Chaplin? Another famous funny person. Another famous funny person. Charlie Chaplin. We're going back-to-back Seize the Days. This is possibly not unprecedented, but it doesn't happen very often. And it's happening today, Friday, May 21st, 2021. It's the 21st day of the 2021. How about that? I don't know. Is that special? Good luck to everyone over the weekend. Charlie Chaplin, nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. So that was the point I was making earlier this week, Jen, when we were talking about hollowing down the hole. It's hard to believe that you're ever going to get out of that hole, but you are. Gray skies are going to clear up. That song. How does it go? Oh my God. Well, that's one of my favorite songs, and I've heard Kermit Ruffin sing it in New Orleans. I'm going to work on this over the weekend. They only follow the rain. Put on a happy face. I think it's put on a happy face, which sounds like some a-hole advice, but still. At the Fillmore, Scott, you saw a show. I'd like to go see the Fillmore. Jen, you're fine. I'm happy to hear it. Put on a happy face. Yes, it is put on a happy face. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be nice to a jerk. And don't give up. There'll be plenty of time to give up later. We're all going to make it to the finish line of this thing with God as my witness. And if I'm not there to ask you tomorrow morning, please imagine that I'm asking you how you slept last night tomorrow. And I hope it's good. I hope you have a great sleep tonight. Sweet dreams. And I will see you Monday for Motivational Monday. No basketball games, none of that crazy stuff. We'll just be having Motivational Monday like a boss, like bosses, like a entire army of bosses. All right? I'll see you Monday, boss. Have a good one.